Today's episode is brought to you by The Creative Treatment, video advertising for North Dakota.
I've done this a million times. I used to go on ABC News in Phoenix like once a week, and I can't, for some reason now I'm like just having trouble. All right.
The Bismarck Tribune had a contest for a columnist from the left and a columnist from the right, and my family just bugged me. And I thought, well, the only way to shut them up is to write the columns and not be picked, and then otherwise I'll just hear about it. But they picked me, and I thought, it took me so long to figure out 3 columns to write as samples. How could I possibly write 52? Well, I actually wrote for just short of 25 years. And for a while I was writing 2 columns a week.
What I like about journalism.
Our first date was November 4th, and I remember this because I had to go do a late night shoot again, and I was going to interview a Guard family who had just gone through a deployment. It was a woman and her husband, and she was pregnant the whole time that her husband was deployed. And so I knew that he was in the National Guard before going on this date, but it's kind of weird, you know, I talked with them on our very first date on what's it like to go through a deployment, and now my fiance has the potential to deploy next year. So it was almost like a preface of what's to come, you know, the first date that we were ever to go on. I'm finding out what my life may be like, I guess, down the road.
Are you excited to get married?
Oh yeah, definitely. I can't wait.
You better be.
The newspaper is naturally a marketing device. And so we relied on sort of word of mouth and just putting the newspaper out there and seeing if people would pick it up. And we had a very limited marketing budget, so we weren't able to do some of the things that you normally would do with like billboards and TV ads, things like that. But we've been able to make a pretty good go of it in the last couple of months, and yeah, it's been great. It's better than what I expected.